Hello, hello. Welcome back to another Sunday, and we're gonna do some reading sprints. Very, very excited. And I have a lot of actually like work things to do. And it does involve reading. So I'm gonna be responsible and do work-related reading, which means I have to download some scripts. But hi everybody, how are you doing? How's your day going? Are you gonna read today? Are you going to watch TV? I love the people who like join reading sprints and are like full on watching TV or watching YouTube. I love that for you guys. But yeah, I'm going to download some scripts. Next week is actually an exciting week for me personally. I'm on set tomorrow to work as like a day player for a pilot TV show. Not really getting paid for it, but they're gonna feed me. So I'm excited for that, and I have a call back tomorrow, but I have to read some scripts for it. You know, acting stuff. Trying to get my charger right now so my computer doesn't die on me. Let's see. Hello, hello. Hi, Whitney. Almost got my charger. Okay, got it. Okay. Let's see. Hello. Welcome, everybody. Yeah, if you're watching, say hi in the chat. Let me know what you're going to work on today. Very, very curious. So I have a script to read for tomorrow's callback because they sent me like the full script for the short that they're filming that I'm doing callback for. And then I'm working later this week on a different TV series that I'm going to be a supporting actor in. So I have a lot more lines. I should probably read the episodes so I know what the heck's happening in the show. So that is what I'm doing during my reading sprints today. Sadly, no fun reading, I guess. But I do also I brought with me. Did I bring it with me? It's hiding. My desk is a mess. You can't tell though. I have Save the Cat. Today I'm actually working on a writing vlog because I'm doing it. I'm going to write my screenplay. Today I'm working on just the outline though. So if I get really, 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 really bored of doing the mandatory reading that I have to do, I'll do some other fun reading. Let's see. Hello, Caroline. Hello, hello. Let's see. I'm reading Witchful Thinking. Ooh, that sounds like a really cute read. Witchful Thinking. Ha ha ha. We love a good play on words. Okay, let's see. Log into my Google account, Gmail. Let's see. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Y'all let me know what you're reading today. Very curious, especially because I'm going to be reading not boring stuff, but like things I have to do. I always feel like Sunday is a great fun day to like do what you want, but I guess I can't. This Sunday I have to be responsible. Sad. Let's see. Ooh, yo, yo, yo. Hi, hi. Let's see. I know, right? It's hilarious. It is. Wishful thinking is such a cute play on words. I love it. Let's see. I'm going to be reading Feelings. Ooh, just Feelings as the title. Interesting. I have a lot of feelings about that title. I know, I'm sorry. Bad jokes. Let's see. Working on reading A Soul to Keep. Ooh. Sounds fun. Let's see. Hey, I'm reading Oaths of Legacy. Oaths of Legacy. That sounds like it should be a Brandon Sanderson book. I don't know why. My brain immediately goes to like, that sounds like some high fantasy stuff. Let's see. Reading She Would Be a King. Ooh, for Blackathon. Nice. She Would Be a King. I haven't heard of that one. Should definitely look it up. Sounds interesting. I feel like I always am like that, where I'm like just reading the title and judging a book solely on the title and being like, oh, that sounds interesting. Let me dive into that. No understanding of the plot or premise at all. So not reading just yet, gonna meal prep, but then I'm getting back into the adventures of Amira. Oh, nice. Meal prepping's important. You gotta do what you gotta do. Gats to do what you gats to do. I mean, I have a bunch of like stuff I have to do just to get my Sunday together. I have to do my hair. I have to clean. There's a lot of crap around me. Like I've been doing daily post-it notes, which means I just have a bazillion to-do lists just hanging around me that I'm mostly accomplished, which yeah. Feeling was so amazing. Let's see. Oh, Feelings, the book. Okay. I was about to be like, your feelings are amazing. I mean, that's good too. Let's see. I'm reading Rules of Vanishing by Kate Alice Morshall. Nice. Rules for Vanishing. See, that title brings just so many questions. Like the fact that vanishing is a thing, but there's now also rules to vanishing. I have questions. I have thoughts. See, it's more low-key mid-level sci-fi. Very easy to read. Oh, nice. Okay. Ooh, I love a good old sci-fi. Let's see. Hi, Blake. Okay, I am going to walk and we'll be reading A Simple Wild. Ooh, okay, with you guys. Fun. I know a lot of people have been reading K.A. Tucker's work. I think he writes like a lot of whimsical things, which sounds very nice. I haven't gotten into my whimsical era yet. I get a little too bored because I'm very much a plot girl. I'm like, who's getting stabbed? Who's getting betrayed? Let's see. Zatara, I haven't started it yet. I have heard it's good. Ooh. Oh, for the low-level sci-fi. Heard that it's good. Let me try and remember the name of it. Oaths of Legacy. Well, hopefully it is good. We love a low-level sci-fi. Let's see. Rules for Vanishing is a horror novel. Okay, right? Okay. That makes a lot of sense. It gives horror. It gives thriller. Like it gives vanishing is just not something you do in a rom-com. That's stuff you leave for the dark side. Let's see. If you like colonial history meets Afro spiritual fantasy-ish type books, then you'd like She Would Be a King. Very good. Ooh. Well, actually, I have my iPod with me. Let me Google it right now. Let's take a gander. She would be a king. She would be a king. And last night I was literally just rewatching, I think it's Woman King. I think that's what it's called with Viola Davis. I was just rewatching it because I watched it in theater and then Netflix. It just came out on Netflix. So I was like, oh, so I rewatched it. Ugh, love. Okay, let's see. She Would Be a King. Do I have? Yes. Oh, interesting cover. Okay. Magical realism, powerful debut author. Oh, this is a debut book. Cool. I love when author pictures are like so cute. Let me see if I can make this picture of her bigger. Come on. Look at this author. Isn't she so pretty? Adorable. I love that. I am also going to read the synopsis of the book, but I just love looking at author pictures because I'm like, oh, you look so good. Oh, it looks like she also has a memoir coming out. Dragons, the Giant, the Woman, a memoir. Or maybe it's already out. Oh, it's already out. I'm late. But if anyone's curious, this is what the book looks like. No, that's the memoir I wanted to see. She Would Be a King. Interesting. It gives very watery vibes. Very fluid. Interesting. It's definitely on my radar now, especially because I love magical realism. All about it. All about it. Okay. Oh, let me get you. Oh, wait. K.A. Tucker's a romance author, actually. Okay. I'm thinking of someone else then. My bad. This one is about her dad abandoning her when she was 2 when she finds out he's dying of cancer. So she's going to Alaska to get to know him. Oh, I think I have heard of this book. Okay, I was thinking about something else. But now I'm visualizing it more. Actually, I love having my iPad in front of me because now I can just Google all these books. I love the fact that you guys read like so widely and diversely that I'm just like learning a lot. Learning about all the books that I want to read but can't because there's just not enough time in the world. So I think, what was the title? K.A. Tucker. character. Let me just Google. Beep, 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 beep. Boop. Ah, okay, yes. Why is it? It says that it's a 4-book series. That's too much. I mean, it's not too much. I love long series, but wow, I'm surprised. That's a little wild, especially for a romance. Let me see where. See, by the way, I like what you did with your bookshelves. Thank you. I was having such a breakdown because I was like, I kind of don't like them. I don't know. I feel like because I unhauled so many books that like I don't have a lot of colors anymore, which is okay because I rather have books that I love than just a bookshelf full of books just to have a lot of books to fill in colors because that's not really important. But yeah, so it's pretty dark. The only shelf that I love is this one, the purple and light blue gradient. It's stunning. I love it. That's the only one though. I feel like everything else I'm probably gonna be moving around, but thank you. I'm going to learn to love my shelves and not worry about the aesthetic or rainbow-iness of them. I'm considering actually not doing the rainbow for once, so we'll see about that. I don't know. That scares me a little bit because I love colors so much. See, I agree. I can't imagine romance being a long series like that's unless they're different characters, right? I feel like that's become so common with romances nowadays to just focus on the sibling who was present for like 3 pages of the last book. It's very interesting how romance is doing that. I mean, I kind of like it, but at the same time, I'm like, give me something new. Especially for romance, because I feel like it's just I like after I read like 3 or 4 romances in a row, I'm like, I need something fresh. Romance is just, kind of, the same thing. You're all focused on the romance. Gotta add some flavor. Let's see. Hello, Vina. Welcome, welcome. What are you going to be reading today? Let's see. Love Your Shelf. That was so corny. I get it. Love Your Shelf. Get it. Very corny, but I love corny jokes. I love me some good dad jokes. I love me some bad puns. It brings me a lot of joy. So thank you for that. See, romantic fantasy series have room for being longer. Yes, romantic fantasy series because the romance, even if it's like the fantasy is at the forefront of the plot or the romance is at the forefront of the plot, there's a plot. I feel like fantasy, there's 100% a plot, whereas romance, I feel like can just be like zero plot. Like, oh, we're working and there's a competition between us coworkers and we fall madly in love. And there's not really a lot of plot going on. It's more character based about like what they're facing. Totally fine. But like 4 books of character development, I can only take so much. I feel like, oh, there's the Black Girl Magic series, and I know you've read it, Vina. I feel like that one is a romance book, but it's more focused on her personal development. So it's a trilogy. So I can be like, yeah, I'm reading each book because I'm so invested in that character. That makes sense. Let's see. Finishing the Lies of Jogo. I'm probably saying that wrong, so sorry. Which is a novella. Fun. Ooh. Okay. Maybe let's do our first reading sprint. I think let's start with like a small sprint because I'm really not in the mood to work today. For people who just joined, I'm going to be reading scripts for work, which I mean isn't a bad thing. I'm very grateful, but I kind of just don't want to. Okay, let's do our first reading sprint. Let's go for 20 minutes. So that'll be 105 for me, or the 5-minute mark for y'all, wherever you are. And I do have music that's supposed to be ad free. It's the fun part of the live show is seeing if it's actually ad free music. Okay. Let's have fun reading. Nope, gotta change the music. Mhm. That ends our first reading sprint. How did everybody do? Let's see. And then I need to finish Chef's Kiss. Oh my god, I need to finish that too. I'm like 50 pages in. Let's see, romance writers versus directors. Hello, hello. Oh, thanks for asking how I'm doing. I'm doing pretty good. I'm like so sleepy. I want to nap so bad, but I shouldn't because I slept a bunch yesterday. But you know how like when you have a crazy week ahead of you, you just want to sleep. Okay. But I managed to read I had a script that I had to write, or a script that I had to read for a callback tomorrow. It was a short film, so it was only 17 pages, and I finished it, and it was very cute. And I was like, okay, good. At least it's cute. And then I'm probably going to read in the next sprint a TV series that I'm going to be filming later this week. I have to read 4 episodes. That's going to take much, much longer. Let's see, episode 2. Okay, episode 1 pilot. Complexities. Okay. Let's see. I'm nearly done with my book. Oh, dang. Okay. The next sprint, you're going to be done then, basically. Let's see. Amazing. What's amazing? Let me know. I got 100 pages of feelings. The illustrations are beautiful. Aw. Nice. Is that like a poetry collection? I know you guys were talking about it earlier, but I don't know. I would Google it, but I'm being lazy, as I always am, to be honest. And I also have my snack. Let me know if you guys are snacking on anything. I have blueberries. And I'm going to try and not eat all of them because I have like a lot of blueberries, but like I kind of might just eat all of them. Fruit are just so good. I can't handle. Let's see. Graphic novel type. Okay. Cute. Cute. Oh my god, I haven't read a graphic novel in so long. I'm trying to think. I also haven't caught up on any of the mangas I've been reading. Behind on everything. My little goal for this year is to focus more on other things than just reading. Like, I'm not trying to read 100 books this year. I just like have a small goal of reading a book a week. And I'm already behind. Because I'm focused on a lot of other things, which is good, but like balance, because I still really do like reading. So gotta figure it out. Let's see. One of the main characters disappeared and will probably never be seen again. Why? I like the smiley face after you said that. Like, is this a main character we didn't like? Well, that's really funny. That's hilarious. We'll never see them again. Goodbye. Let's see. Oh, fun. I'm reading the script for the TV show I'm going to be working on, and I'm listed in the cast. What? Very excited, but I am towards the bottom, which is A-okay. Working my way up. Being an actor is very interesting. Getting paid very little, but getting to do really cool stuff sometimes. Nom. I should have made more coffee. That would have helped with my energy. I'm definitely feeling pooped. Did y'all? Who else read? Anybody else read? Y'all also read so fast. 100 pages? Mind blown. I got 17. Okay. maybe let's do our next reading sprint for, guess we can try and push it to 30 minutes. My brain really does not want to be reading, but that's why I'm doing these sprints, because I'm going to do the work that I need to do, even if I don't want to. And let me know if the music ever gets too loud, or yeah, because I think the music is a little just a hair too sleepy, but I like the fact that there's no ads, so I'm leaving the music. Because I don't know what to do. Never know what to do. Okay, I'm done losing my mind. Let's do another reading sprint. A bunch of y'all are gonna finish your books, I bet. Okay, so 10-minute mark, 30 minutes. That is the 40-minute mark. Let's do 40 minutes. Oh, it seems so long. I'm not complaining. I love reading. Even for work. Okay, done talking. Okay, let's get to reading. Boop. And that ends our reading sprint. Gosh, I'm getting very sleepy. Oh no. How did everyone do? How much reading were you able to get done? Oh, someone said good night. Good night. Thanks for joining. Okay. Oh my gosh, this comment is still getting me. That is the funniest thing I've ever read. One of the main characters disappeared and will probably never be seen again. Smiley face. Okay. Let's see. I almost finished reading the script for the first pilot episode. And yeah, how many pages is it? So this episode is 33 pages, and I am on page 28. So we're doing good. Doing good. How are y'all doing? How are your books going? Let's see. Ooh, you finished your book. Awesome. What were you reading again, Whitney? Let's scroll back and see. Oh, wishful thinking. How did you like it? Wishful thinking. It sounds really, really sweet. So hopefully it was a good read. Let's see. Ooh, 22 pages left. So close. Everyone's going to finish their books today. That's so insane and amazing. We love that for y'all. Okay, I read one chapter for this sprint. I'm about to go for a walk and finish my reading later. Ooh, do you do daily walks? That sounds so fun. I should probably implement walking. Next month, my plan is to go back to the gym and be a human being and move my body. Let's see. I finished Feelings and found it oddly calming. Worked on my reading journal for Feelings and my next read. Ooh, what are you gonna read next? Hee hee. Also glad it was calming. Why'd you say oddly calming? Like, is it? I guess it maybe it's supposed to be more of a sad book. But hey, what makes you calm and relaxes you is what relaxes you. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. I'm looking forward to the next book. Yay! What are you gonna start next? Ooh, I love talking books like way too much. I should get a life. I'm always like so excited, like, oh, what are we reading? So excited. Let's see. Oh, it's about anxiety. Okay. I mean, I guess feelings. They'll bring up the anxieties. Yes. But I'm glad you found it calming. That's really good. Let's see. Hello, Olivia. Thank you for joining. I'm probably going to do like 2 more sprints because I'm actually getting work done that I've been needing to do. So very excited. I'm literally crossing it off of my to-do list because I've finished the short script that I was supposed to read. And now I'm going to read the pilot. And I have 3 more episodes after that to read. So excited. Keeping it going. Let's see. To be honest, I'm reading a webcomic. Oh, nice. What webcomic? I've been so behind on webcomics. I used to love webtoons. It's this very specific app, and I used to read so many webcomics. I'm trying to think, like, Laura Olympian, that one. I used to read all the time. I used to read I Love You. I used to read Purple Hyacinth. There's like a couple of them that I really, really love, but have not kept up with. And it makes me so sad because webtoons used to be my ish. I used to be so in tune with the weekly uploads, and now I don't. I miss it. It was a true joy. I miss it. Let's see. Now the other main characters are being manipulated and are being led to a dangerous path that is fatal. Upside down phase. Oh no. Oh no. Maybe more people will go disappearing. Who knows? What a funny. Uh, it's just so funny. I will never get over your smiley face about the person vanishing. Okay. Hi there. Hello. I'm reading Yona of the Dawn. See, another amazing manga that I need to catch up on. Boo. Okay, chapter 4 and starting. She would be. Oh, yeah. She would be a king. Yes, someone else was reading that too. She would be a king. Am I thinking of the same book? I think I am. Am I crazy? I also might be crazy. Yeah, she would be a king. Oh, cool. Someone else in the chat is reading the same exact book. How exciting. And I was just looking at my copy of Yona of the Dawn. Again, my desk is a mess. You guys can't see it, but it's messy. And I have this volume, the 26th volume. I've only read 28 of the volumes, and I know there's like 37 out right now. I have to catch up, but I want to do a whole reread. I kind of want to like do a video about it, about trying to read 40 40 volumes of manga in one day, which is seemingly impossible, but you know, I love the impossible. Okay, let's see. Haven't read a webcomic in a minute. Right? Me neither. I need to get on it. I have 3 chapters left. Yay! So many people are going to be finishing books. I am. Let's see, what was it? Oh, enjoying it? I always. Let's see. Oh, so close that you're going to finish it. Yeah. Yes, you are. Going to finish that book. So exciting. Let's see. I'm glad you enjoy my comments, but people suffering are disappearing. Yeah. I mean, is this like a nonfiction story? Is this like based on real things that are happening, or is it like a fictional story? So I can like laugh and not be worried about sounding like a mean person. I just like the smiley face because you'll say something that sounds terrible and then you put a smiley face at the end of it, which is what makes me laugh. Let's see. It's for a Blackathon. Cool. Yona of the Dawn cover. I know. We can take a moment to appreciate how beautiful. The artwork in Yona of the Dawn, stunning. Like I was trying to buy some posters and stuff. And I was like, I really want just to hang this all over my face. I love it. But yeah, no. I'm not gonna do that. La 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 la. Let's see. Sorry, haha. I was saying I'm also reading She Would Be a King. Oh, you are. Yes. Okay. No, it's okay. Sometimes I'm like able to keep up with people's comments, and then sometimes I have like no brain capacity to remember what's happening. So I'm just like, you are. It's fictional. Okay, good. So now I don't have to feel bad about laughing about people disappearing. I mean, maybe I should feel a little bit more embarrassed, but I won't. As I eat my blueberries. Okay. Ooh. Hello. Just finished Full Metal Alchemist Volume 7. Nice. Oh my god, you guys make me want to read some mangas now. One day soon, I'll get back on my manga and webtoon grind. That day's not today. I sadly have work to do, scripts to read, which is fine. I'm very lucky to be doing what I'm doing. But yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions or anything. If not, we can start our next sprint, finish all our books, and be productive little beings. I feel like normally I can talk for like hours just by myself. Like, this is what I'm thinking, and this is how I'm feeling, and blah, 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 blah. I don't have that today. I don't know. Maybe I just have just enough energy to be present and like read, which is probably the most important thing about reading sprints. It's actually reading and actually doing work. How long have you been acting? I don't know why I said it like that. I have been acting professionally, and to me, acting professionally means like actually trying to pursue it as a full-time job, trying to be paid for it, since I want to say I was 19. So it's about to be 7 years that I've been pursuing acting professionally. I did act in high school and a little bit in middle school. I took some acting classes here and there, but I didn't think I could do it like as a job because kid me was so obsessed with like Disney Channel and Nickelodeon, and I like really wanted that to be my life. Like I wanted to be an actor and on set and doing fun corny games and stuff. Like, you know how some people really hate or like I guess some actors really hate corny like kid shows and having to be silly, but that is like my biggest dream in life. I really want to be on a Netflix rom-com that's just like silly and trashy. It just sounds like a lot of fun. I'm all about the entertainment value of a story. Like I love plot, I love fantasy, I love sci-fi, I love all that stuff. But when it comes to acting, I truly love just the fun, wholesome entertainment value. I've been watching a lot of K-dramas lately. They are so wholesome. I just finished what was it called? It's a really fun K-drama. Business Proposal. It's on Netflix. Very, very cute about a girl who goes on a fake or like there's a blind date with this really like uppity CEO guy, and this girl is set up on a blind date with him who doesn't want to go, so she hires her best friend to go, and then he wants to marry her, and then there's this whole business proposition about like let's get married. It's such a silly time. So yeah, K-dramas, wholesome. I love a good wholesome romantic story. I think that's why I also like shoujo mangas so much. Just love me some wholesome romance. Yona the Dawn, wholesome romance. Give me more. That's my goal in life as an actor. I really would like to be on a sitcom, and I'd really like to be in a fun rom-com. Those are my goals. It's funny because I actually have my 3-year plan right next to me. If you didn't watch like my planning video for February, I talked about my 3-year plan. And on my 3-year plan, I have book a rom-com, book a series regular, so on a sitcom, and I have book a book to movie adaptation. So we're doing it. We're trying our best. I booked a TV show this week, which is pretty cool. I haven't worked this year as an actor. I've had a lot of auditions, but that's the thing about being an actor. You kind of have to like the imposter syndrome is so serious because like there'll be months between jobs sometimes. So you gotta just be like, I'm an actor. Have I been paid to do this? No, but I'm gonna show up anyway. Let's see. Not a wholesome romance, but I watched a K-drama called Tomorrow, and it's one of my favorite shows now. Ooh, Tomorrow. Is it more of a drama? Like, what genre is it? Because I think I'm going to watch something called The Uncanny Incident or something uncanny. One of the actors from the K-drama that I just mentioned, Business Proposal, she was on that show, and it's more like a sci-fi action show. And I'm still feel like I'm going to watch it and have a good time. Because I've been watching, like, The Last of Us and things like that. Like, I like to watch all things, but, like, the things that resonate with me, like close to my heart, are definitely rom-coms. They bring me so much joy. You know, The Last of Us just kind of makes you think about death and destruction, but then like love and death. what a funny thing. Okay. Maybe let's do our next reading sprint if y'all are ready. Yeah, let's do it. Oh wait, what did he say? Okay. I'd say it leans more towards fantasy, but the romance is definitely still there. All I needed to know, sign me up tomorrow. Okay. I'll put on my list. I just put down an anime that I saw on Twitter that looked really cute called Sugar Apple Fairy Tale. Like, even the name sounds really wholesome. So I'm like, I'm probably gonna love it. So now I'll put down tomorrow as a K-drama to watch, because I do need a new K-drama. I finished Business Proposal, which makes me very sad, but I know there's a lot to catch up on in the K-drama world. But okie dokie, let's do our next reading sprint. I'm thinking about 30 minutes. I also might take a little bathroom break too. So if you see me disappear, that's where I went. Okay, 30 minutes on 25-minute mark. Let's do it. A bunch of y'all are going to be finishing your books. Be very exciting. Okay. That ends the sprint. How did everyone do? Let's see. I got a little distracted, but I'm 22 pages into the second episode. Ooh, this one's a little longer. It's 40 pages long. And it's getting wild. So excited to film. How do you guys do? Let's see. I also need to charge my phone. Not my phone, my laptop. God, I'm so tired. Let's see. Using this to force myself to finally write my NetGalley review. Good for you. I feel like I've given up on NetGalley because I truly always think a book will be good and then just take eons to read it. So the fact that you're doing it, yeah. Oh, nice stream, by the way. Thank you. Let's see. Perfect timing. I just finished my book. Oh, nice. What did you end up rating it? And how did everyone else do on their reading? If they're enjoying their read. I feel like it's really nice. Most of the time when we're streaming, or at least when I'm streaming on my channel, everyone's enjoying their reads. I feel like it's very rare for someone to be like, this book is ass. So I'm very happy. Let's see. Oh, another disappearance. Oh no. I bet you everyone's gonna end up disappearing at some point. See, started Broken Perfect Lies. Got to 14 pages in. Broken Perfect Lies. Ooh, that sounds very YA. Watch me be super wrong. Ooh, a 4.5. Nice. Why are you being stingy? Why not a 5-star? I'm kidding. I know how it is. Sometimes I'd be like, this was a 4.75. Like, it was so close. Just missed the 5-star. And this is for the book we were talking about, right? The If She Was a King, If She Were a King. Titles, man. Sometimes they escape me. Let's see, just got back from my walk. Yay! Was that the last sprint? I think I'm gonna do one more sprint before we log off. We'll do another like 30-minute sprint, and then I gotta eat lunch. Let me plug in my computer because it's dying. But I'm so happy. I'm being so productive. Read the short film, read the pilot episode. I'm in the middle of my second episode, and hopefully by today I'll finish all 4 episodes that I'm in that I need to get context for. So excited. Ooh. Oh, let's see. Ooh, 2 chapters left. Nice. I'm totally gonna finish that book today. Adult romance. Dang it. It sounded YA. Broken Perfect Lies. Just sounds a little YA, but I can totally see that also being an adult romance, you know? Dang, I was so close. Okay. Stop to edit a thumbnail and upload a video. Ooh. Wonder why I didn't get the notification. I feel like, oh, there's a bunch of notifications that I'm missing. Oh no. I guess I had my phone on Do Not Disturb. Whoopsies. Let's see. Information. I even have. Let's see. Just like looking at all my new notifications because I haven't looked at my phone for like 2 hours, which is good. Healthy. Let's see. Oh, I was going to go to YouTube to check out your video. That's what I was doing. I love when I look at my phone and I completely forget what I was going to do and end up doing something completely unrelated. Okay, let's see. I'm predicting that some will survive and forever be traumatized from the horrors they have faced. I just like the smiley face, like, ooh, trauma, woo, how fun. Yeah, that sounds about right. That makes me think of that book that was getting really popular called The Final Girls, where it's like all the final survivors in like horror things, all like the final girls who survived these horrible traumatic events, like have a club or have like a group meeting to kind of talk about their trauma together. That's what it makes me think of for some reason. Hopefully there's more than one survivor. That would be nice. Let's see. I didn't post it yet. LOL. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Let's see. Just wanted to say hi. I love Reading Sprint. I'm about to edit my video. Woo! Hello. You should come read with us. Come read with us. That's what Sundays are for. A reading. Let's see. Let's see. I've been trying to post on Mondays. Oh, nice. I always switch my calendar. Like this month, I was going to be like, I'm going to post twice a week. Ooh, and I've only managed to post once a week. But like, that's still good. That's better than not posting at all. I feel like I've definitely fallen off of posting regularly, but I'm going to try and get back into it. Literally vlogging today, trying to do a writing vlog. I don't know if everyone was here at the beginning of this stream, but I'm reading Save the Cat. I have read it, and there's a big chunk about outlining because this one is specifically for screenwriting because there's also a Save the Cat for writing novels. And I'm a dialogue girly. I love plays, I love films, I love movies, I have movie ideas and TV show ideas. So today I'm filming that vlog and I'll get back to it. I was doing a little work this morning, which is also why it's a good thing that I'm reading TV scripts right now, kind of acclimating the brain to just focus on dialogue and a little bit of exposition versus, I imagine, writing a nonfiction or a fictional novel itself. Very different stream of consciousness in your brain going on, you know? Like, I can't imagine writing an epic fantasy. That just sounds like a lot of work. But I digress. I've been off my game on YouTube. I think I want to start uploading Wednesdays and Saturdays, but who knows? It changes all the time. Honestly, I'm going to upload whenever the video is done. That's kind of what's been happening right now. Okay, I just did my reading sprints earlier while my child was napping. Oh, good. That's like the perfect time. I know a lot of people have to plan around their kids so that way they can get the things done that they want to get done. Let's see. I'm not a fan of Save the Cat beat sheet. Ooh, never heard of the beat sheet, which is interesting. In acting, a beat is like a moment. So like you'll have some dialogue, and sometimes you'll have like a beat shift where it's like you're moving from one moment where you have this emotion to a different moment when you have a different emotion, which is interesting. So beat sheet. I wonder what that has to do with writing. I do think I like the way I don't like the writing, obviously. I feel like this is a very informational book, less so about like, I'm reading this for entertainment value. Nah, I just like the very, very, very simplistic structure, because I think that's the thing about scripts, especially TV and film scripts. There is such a very specific structure to them, and obviously, when you learn the rules, then you can break the rules. But since I'm a complete novice and have not written anything, I've only written like a short play that's about 8 pages long. I think that's as much as I've written, and I've done scenes. I've written a lot of scenes, acting scenes and dialogue, but I haven't done like actual short films where you explain exposition and things like that, or do flashbacks, or have multiple point of views or timelines, and there's a lot. So I like the structural like advice it gives on like act 1, act 2, like what you should be doing, and like the major turning points, because those are things that I don't think of. I just tend to think of, oh, and they use a lot of references to certain movies, so it kind of gives you homework to like go watch Miss Congeniality, and it talks about the opening image in it and how Sandra Bullock's character is like walking in the background, I think, or whatever her opening image is. I just like how it breaks it down and gives you examples. Definitely gives you homework to watch films. So I kind of like it. I have another one though, specifically for writing rom-coms. So I feel like this is a good book if you have like zero knowledge on structure, like myself. Like, you know those dummy books where it's like Spanish for dummies. I feel like that's what this is. Screenplays for dummies. Let's see. It's a template the novel writing one uses, but her examples make no sense. Oh, and it says stuff like, at the 20% mark, hit this. At the 50% mark, hit this. Okay, yeah, then that's kind of similar to Save the Cat, the screenwriting one, because it definitely, I feel like this person writes very much to the structure that at the first page you have to do this, on the third page you have to do this. Like, it's very structured, and I like that, since like it helps me with my goalpost of actions that I want to get accomplished. But I don't think it would be helpful for people who have writing experience, where it's like, I'm not going to hit that exact moment right then and there. That's really obvious. Or I have something else in mind, so I'm not going to get there on page 3, but maybe in page 10, I want, to build this moment, and I know how to do it and entertain the audience while doing it. So that makes sense. I feel like it's super, super like to the point. Hit this mark, hit this mark. But I will say the examples are pretty good in here. And I also have another rom-com book that has way more, it's like a thicker romance, not how to write romances. And it talks about so many rom-coms and breaks down like what makes them special. Because that's the thing too. I feel like when you learn structure and then you start putting your own idea into it, you really have to, your idea is what's going to make it special, since the structure is obviously kind of almost copy paste what is industry standard. So you have to learn how to make it your own. So like, that's why I kind of like that I'm reading this one first, and then I'm going to read the other one. And then I'm probably going to be on a rom-com watching binge eventually. I mean, I kind of already watch a lot of rom-coms, but even more, because why not? I just watched for the first time. Oh, what is it? I forget what it was called, but it's super popular. It's like it's like 13 going on 30, I think it's what it's called. For some reason, I didn't watch that as a kid, but I know it's like a classic. So I was like, is it 13 going on 30? I think it is. The girl one, because I saw the one with Zac Efron, because I think that was just a little bit more in my age range when it came out. But yeah. I'm done talking about that, I guess. I can ramble about a lot of things. Okay, let's see. What's your favorite rom-com? That's so hard, because I feel like I have zero taste. Like, the reason why I like a movie isn't because I think it's like structured well or written well or tell good jokes or are believable. if that makes sense. I think I tend to just like entertainment. Um, I believe if I had to pick like a favorite rom-com, maybe like the one I've watched the most, it's probably Easy A. Um, that's one that I can watch like all the time and really enjoy. It's very witty, but I don't know. I'm trying to think of another rom-com that I really enjoy. Like I kind of liked All the Boys You Loved Before, the very first one. It's so sweet and wholesome. Very basic, but like it's so cute. But I wouldn't call that a favorite. I would just say that I like it. I really like Just Friends, which is like a holiday rom-com with Ryan Reynolds. That one's probably a close favorite. Or The Proposal, Ryan Reynolds again. Very funny guy. I really can't pick a favorite. It's too hard. Let's see. I feel like romance follows a specific formula makes more sense. Yes, 100%. Romance in general, and I also feel like comedy structure, like joke structure, is super formulaic as well. So it makes sense that things that involve like comedy and romance are super structured. I feel like when it comes to fantasy, you really, really have to break the structure to be different, not just like the world, but I don't know. Who knows? Ooh, 13 going on 30 is a classic for sure. And I can see why people like it. It was cute. I liked it. And I found out recently that the budget for that film was super low. So I found it just very interesting because I feel like no one believed in 13 going on 30. So the production company, didn't pay people very well and probably didn't pay production very well, but hopefully everyone got residuals from it because obviously so many people love that movie. Now, let's see, 27 Dresses, The Wedding Planner, Monster in Law, J-Lo are my fave. Yeah, J-Lo has so many rom-coms out. I recently saw the one and I was very nervous about it. Not Shotgun Wedding. Haven't seen that one yet. I know it just came out recently. But the one she did last year where she was a musician who gets married randomly to a guy in the audience. I forget what it's called, but it sounded so terribly cheesy. So for a long time, I was like, I'm not going to watch that. That sounds terrible. But then Mary, a Twitter friend, I forget what people call Twitter friends, when whatever they're called. I see your stuff all the time. And she was like, this is such a great movie. So I finally caved and watched it. And it actually was. The second you get past the really cheesy meet cute and all that stuff, like I feel like JLo always does a very interesting job of like just being herself on camera. And it's like, love. Everyone deserves love. I need to watch 27 Dresses. I think that's on my list next. Okay, what's your favorite book genre? Oh gosh, that's too hard. Okay, wait, let me look at the other people's answers. The Proposal is my fave. I think if I had to pick like one that I could watch for the rest of my life, it has to be The Proposal because it's just so funny and it has great physical humor too. I think a lot of rom-coms miss out on the physical humor. See, Easy A is so good. It's so witty. Oh my gosh, The Best Man. The Best Man is also a really good movie. For some reason, I never categorize it as a rom-com just because I feel like it's definitely more dramatic, but that's also a really good one. Is Brown Sugar considered a rom-com? I also like Brown Sugar. Taye Diggs can do no wrong. That was terrible. I watched it. Oh, the recent J-Lo one? I thought it was okay. I was expecting it to be way, way worse. And that's why I'm saying picking a fave rom-com is pretty hard because I'm like, it can be really cringy and mushy, but I love cringy and mushy. And I understand I have no taste. I'm fine with this. But yeah, that movie is cringy. Let's see. She's out of my league. Oh, but it's filmed in Pittsburgh, and I love anything filmed here. Aw, sweet. That's really cute. I know everyone always loves when it's filmed in their hometown. It's always just like adds a little flavor to it. See, The Last Holiday is my fave. The Last Holiday, is that the one where it has like Black Jack or Jack Black? What's his name? Jack Black, not Black Jack. There's like a couple of them and they like switch houses and stuff. Is that The Last Holiday? It's too hard. You should watch Resort to Love. My auntie and I loved it. Okay, that's on my list. Wait, Resort to Love. Is that a recent Netflix movie? Because there's some recent Netflix movie that had like resort and it had a a popular actress from like Bring It On or something, and she's like I think in my opinion a good actor, but like I do not seem appealing, the trailer. That's the hard thing about rom-coms. Sometimes they are really cringy and not worth the 2-hour investment, and you never know until you hit play and then you're stuck. But going back to favorite book genre, also hard because I think I'm very moody. Where like when it comes to movies, I can probably definitively say that rom-coms are my favorite. I just think I don't know, I like them the best, but I think for books, it depends on my mood because I have a lot of like high fantasy series and urban fantasy series that I really, really love. Mind you, they do have a hint of romance in there. So it's like anything that has a good plot with some subtle romance, I'm here for it. I don't know why I'm so addicted to romance. And I'm a single Pringle, so I have no reason to be so addicted to romance. But yeah, I'd have to say a favorite. Like back in the day when I first started reading a little bit more, like when I first started my booktube channel, I would say YA, like romantic contemporary books, and high fantasy YA, like just high fantasy. I think those would be my two favorites, and I would switch between those two. I think now I've switched to liking a lot of adult contemporary fiction. Like I'm gonna start reading Nightcrawler soon. I'm very interested to see that. I just read Such a Fun Age, and that one was really good. And that one obviously has a bit of romance in it. So I don't know. It's tough. But then I also very much love fantasy. So I think I'm always in the camp of fantasy versus like romantic contemporary. I feel like those are the two boats that I tend to live in the most. But I also have been dipping my toe into sci-fi. So it's too hard of a question. I can't do it. Okay. Yes, it's a Netflix movie with Christine. Okay, so I think I've seen or heard about Resort to Love. I'll give it a watch, but I'm a little scared because it looked a little not good. Same with that JLo movie that I watched, where it's like Marry Me. I was like, this looks bad. I don't know if I should watch it. Let's see. Blackjack. I keep saying Blackjack. I don't know why I switch it all the time. Jack Black is in The Holiday. Okay, The Last Holiday is Queen Latifah and LL Cool J. What a funny switch up to have. A very, very white movie versus a very brown movie. My bad. I guess I haven't seen The Last Holiday. I've seen a lot of Queen Latifah movies, but I haven't seen that. Let's see, sci-fi is harder for me to get into. No, Vina, not sci-fi. You have to love the sci-fi. If nothing else, you'll like the scenery. Okay, I mean, if it's filmed in a nice place. Let's see. Oh, you'll like the Resort to Love. Okay, I trust. Now that two people are like, you'll like it, I trust. I'll dip my toe in. But for some reason, sci-fi for me recently I've gotten more into it, and I do agree that it can be kind of hard to get into. But that's why I don't think it's like a top favorite genre. I think I have to be in the mood for it because I find it to be, yeah, there's a whole lot of info dump, but I do think sci-fi as a genre does political intrigue really well. Or at least writers who are in the genre, they do it really well. I find that I love a complicated plot. Favorite movies that aren't rom-coms are probably like Interstellar for me. I really love complex stories like 12 Monkeys. There's a bunch of movies that I really like that are all about kind of sci-fi adjacent things where it's like we're messing with the space-time continuum. And I love that stuff. I eat it up. It is hard to get into though. I completely agree. Let's see. Since your favorite book genres was too hard of a question, sorry. What is your top 3 favorite books? You are full of hard questions today. I can't. Cause like, because I feel like I should pick top 3 for the different genres that I like, but then I feel like I'm missing out because there's also other ones that are really good. So I start sweating like. Okay. So if I had to pick for my favorite YA fantasy series, I really like The Black Witch Chronicles. I know I talk about it so much on my channel, but I really think it talks about a prejudice in a very interesting and unique way. Though I'd love more brown people in the series. That's the only thing she's really missing for me. But also, I enjoy The Last Magician, which is also an amazing series. And I guess next would probably be Ember in the Ashes. Oh, it's too hard to pick. I love them all so much. YA fantasies. And then I think YA contemporary stories. I really like The Poet X, Piecing Me Together by Renee Watson. Ooh, can I even pick a third? Stressed. Because I recently read Christina Forrest has a book that just came out, Zyla and Kai. Deeply love that story. But I'm also thinking like, I also really like Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell because that really hit. Girl, it's too hard. I can't. Oh my God, Single Pringle. Can I use that? Yes, you may. Thank you for asking. I didn't know that people didn't say that phrase. I say that phrase literally all the time. But I don't think I made it up. I'm pretty sure someone else smarter than me made that up. What's your favorite book? The pressure. I can't. How do you pick favorites? I feel like I'm cheating on my loves. Sad. Okay. Favorite book. It's so hard. I guess probably The Poet X. Ah! No more. Stop that. It's so hard. Oh, by the way, I finished The Neighbor Favorite. You'll definitely like it. The MCs are similar to adult versions of her YA characters. Yay! That's what I figured because I saw her interviews talking about that it's not like a steamy romance, that it's more just like what she does, but more adult. And I'm like, yeah, I want it. I'm so excited for that book to come out. I emailed them asking for a finished copy and they did not get back to me. Just saying. Hella rude. Okay. Any more questions before we do our last reading sprint of the day? Let's see. I also got a text. What's happening? What are we doing? Let's see. Oh my gosh, how am I supposed to know these things? What is your favorite chapter of that book? I don't have the answer to that. All of it? Don't make me pick. That's so mean. I do like, there's a really cool part in The Poet X that I will highlight, even though I don't think it's a favorite part. There's a poem that she has in it that you could read in like two different ways and get different meanings out of each read through of it, which is very interesting. Like I think there's like you could read it left to right, but then you could also read it, I don't know if it's right to left. It's something. It's done really cool. I love it. Not favorite chapter, LOL, right? The stress levels are so high right now. I can't. I don't have favorite chapters. I barely have favorite books. I just like them all, okay? Let's see. All of it is not a chapter. We can't police books like that. All of it counts. It's a great answer. Okay, I'm going to head out. Thanks for the sprints. Have a good night and day, everybody. Bye, Whitney. Thanks for joining. We'll see you next time. I'm not going to be doing sprints next weekend. Next weekend is my birthday. Very excited. So I'm planning on having a bunch of brunches and not doing anything. It's going to be great. I'm hoping to eat just a lot. So I won't be here next Sunday, but the following Sunday, we'll definitely do some more reading sprints. Okay, let's do our last reading sprint then. I guess let's just do a little bit of a longer sprint. Maybe we'll stop at the 30-minute mark and read for 38, 37 minutes. Just a little, 30 minutes and some change. Happy early birthday. Thank you. Oh, let's see. Wait, it skipped. March 5th. Are you asking when my birthday is? My birthday is, back to reading sprints. Yes, I think it's March 5th. Let's check the calendar. Da-da-da-da. Yes, there'll be sprints on March 5th. Get excited. Oh my gosh, that's your birthday? That's hilarious. No wonder you were asking. Happy early birthday, Christina. I hope you have a good birthday too. Let's see. I'm going to Philly tomorrow for the day. Oh, for President's Day. So that should be fun. I'm going to get some inspo for the book I'm writing. Oh, nice. That sounds really fun. I hope you have a lovely day. Okay, let's see. I understand that favorite chapters is difficult. So what's your favorite page? Happy early birthday. Stop that. No more. No, we're starting the next sprint. Favorite page. Crazy. Crazy town. Happy early birthday. My early birthday present is not picking any favorites. Everyone's my favorite. Okay, let's read to the 30-minute mark. So I'm going to be reading 30. Nice 35-minute sprint, 36-minute sprint, and this one will be the last sprint. So hopefully a lot of y'all get to finish your books. Oh my god. Fifth paragraph. No! Never. Okay, let's start. I'm gonna stop screaming now. Okay, let's have a good sprint. Okay, 36 minutes on the timer. Turn on some music. Okay, that ends our last sprint. How did everyone do? And I'm going to ignore favorite paragraph, favorite sentence, all that. No. No more games. Okay. I am like 4 pages away from finishing episode 3 of the script. So for anyone who maybe just joined in this last sprint, I'm reading some TV scripts because I'm going to be working on set this week and I want to be informed. So I'm reading it. I'm just doing a small role. I feel like every episode I just kind of end it by being there like, hello. But that's okay. I'm very excited to film. So, yeah. Have one more 40-page script to read. And this one I did about 28 pages. So a decent amount of reading. I literally would have never done any of this if I didn't do reading sprints today. So I'm very, very happy I did reading sprints today, honestly. Okay, let's see. Ding, 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 ding. On my last chapter. Woo woo. Nice. Okay, I got 40 pages into My Sister the Serial Killer, also for the Blackthorn. How are you liking it? I remember reading that a while back. I wish it got more serial killery, which is a weird thing to say. But you know, I got a weird sense of humor. I thought it'd be more about killing, but it's definitely more about the sister, which makes sense. The sister that it's talking about. Let's see, are you auditioning for a lot of pilots? I'm sadly not. This pilot season has been very, very slow, at least for not name actors. Like, I'm not a name actor. So I feel like because of the recession and there's also a possible writer's strike in Hollywood because of some union problems that they've been having for years. So because of that, a lot of pilots are only casting names so that way they can make sure their show gets carried through pilot season. So no, sadly not doing too many pilots. The thing I'm working on this week, it's a non-union TV series, a mini series, so it's only like 8 episodes or something, that a network TV paid to be produced, and it's a smaller production company, so I'm not getting paid like lots of money. Like, for example, I feel like if you work for a network, like a really big network like Peacock, or why can't I think of big net TBS, is that one? Those are all SAG projects, so they're unionized, so the daily rate for an actor, probably a lot. So this is a non-union production, so they are not a part of the union, and I'm probably gonna make like $150 for the day, which is fine. Not really doing this for money. I feel like you can't get into acting for money because you'll be really sad to realize they don't pay actors very, very much at all. But hoping to get more auditions later in the year. It depends on how the writer's strike and recession goes. Woo! The exciting part of life. Okay, let's see. I made it to page 75 in my book. Woo woo. That's the most progress I made in a book all month. LOL. Nice. That's really good. And technically, it's almost the 20th, but it's like you still have a good like third of the month to keep it going. Let's see. 8 pages. Awesome. Let's see. Not much happened, sadly, but what is your favorite word/letter? Oh, in high school, when we had to pick favorite words, I picked moist. And I know a lot of you just cringed hearing that, but I just love that word. It's really fun. It has a lot of texture to it. It's a good word. Okay, it's okay. I'm not really liking any of the characters so far, but maybe I'm being too critical. LOL. No, I wouldn't say that. It's a very short novel. I think the premise is very interesting, especially if you actually have a sister. Like I have a sister. So it's very interesting to think of the idea that, like, who's the child's favorite and who gets away with literal murder. I think that's the subject matter that's very interesting. But like plot wise, character wise, it could have used some oomph. I think I gave it like a 3-star. I like the premise, I like the idea, but I feel like, I don't know, I'm very picky about stories. I know I'm a pot. I know I like plot driven stories more so than character driven stories. So I was a little picky. Let's see. I was talking about your favorite book. No more of this. No more games. We're not talking favorites anymore. You got my favorite word at least. You're welcome. Unrelated to any book. Okay. Let me know if you guys have any more questions. If not, I think we're gonna wrap up the reading sprints so I could go have some lunch. And I did manage to eat most of my blueberries. For those of you who've been hanging out for most of the reading sprint, I was like, I don't want to eat all of them. I ate all of them. This fruit is so yummy. I can't help it. I love it. Let's see. I had to help someone open the equivalent of an account the other day at work. I was about to use my random knowledge about acting to cross-check the SAG website. Interesting. See, you said SAG website. I don't even know what that is. What SAG website? I feel like the acting website I use is called Actors Access, if anyone wants to audition and stuff. But it's a weird website in the sense that actors only see kind of a very, very, very limited amount of roles, whereas Actors Access is like what we as actors see. And then there's something called Express Scripts, or what else is it called? Breakdown services. Those are what agents and managers get to see, where the like real roles coming in. You know, like when they were probably casting for The Last of Us and things like that. They were posted on that side of the website, so as poor lowly people don't get to see it unless you have an agent. And I do have an agent, but right now because of times they are looking for names that can carry a show, which makes sense. That's okay, because some shows they don't care about that. And I'll work on those shows. Okay. Let me know if you guys have any more questions. See, we love blueberries. Gotta go walk the doggo. Bye. Thanks for hanging in with us. I hope you like that book. I hope you like how it ends up, because it is still a solid read, but I definitely wouldn't. Don't be too critical. It's just it's a fun little novella. Let's see. I'm happy everyone was able to progress in their reading sprints. Good job, everyone. This is helping me edit my video while my child is watching it turning red. Oh, cute. Good for you. I can't wait for fruit season here. Fresh fruit. Fruit season is nice. Your time will come. Maybe a movie soon. Thank you. I'm hoping. I mean, it is still pretty cool. I put it on my vision board, booking a role in a TV show. Mind you, I was kind of hoping to get more money for it, but I did technically book a role in a TV show, even if it's for a smaller production company. I still reached my goal, and that was my goal for like the year. So we'll see if I'll keep that goal on and see if I can get like a higher network. That would be fun. Or a streaming service. Streaming services have tons of shows coming out, but they don't work during like pilot season. Streaming services will cast whenever production starts, which can be at any given point because there's so many streaming services. But yeah, fun times. I love talking about acting. It's funny because I feel like acting is very much in the same vein as reading and storytelling. Love it. Let me see. Any plans to make some ACE content? I don't know. I feel like I'm in the point in my life where I feel like I have to justify myself a lot to my friends and family quite often, and I'm trying to date. If you follow me on Instagram, you'd know. I posted an Instagram story the other day because I started going on Hinge. I'm trying to have a romantic life of some sort. And I was talking to someone and they immediately unmatched with me. after starting a conversation, which was really funny. I thought it was hilarious, so I posted it on my Instagram story. But I obviously don't know why they did that. But I don't know. I don't know. Obviously I personally want to read more. I know I've been kind of flipping through books with ace representation. I still need to read The Romantic Agenda, honestly. But I don't know about talking about it too openly, just because I feel like it turns out into a conversation that's more of a justification than. And I also don't feel like I feel like my experience is very unique to myself. So I don't know if I'd even be able to help anybody because I'm still very much on my journey. I'm just now starting to feel maybe comfortable having a relationship with someone. So I don't know. Maybe in the future when I'm in a better place. Right now, not that I'm in a bad place, but I think I'm literally just beginning my little baby journey of being more open about it with people in my personal life. On the internet, for some reason, I'm totally cool with talking about it, but I feel like because I'm trying to talk about it more in my personal life, I don't want to talk about it in my infinite life as well, because then it just becomes this thing all the time, and I don't want it to be a thing. I just want it to be, the same way I kind of view myself as being diabetic. It's just a part of life, and I think it took a really long time to not look at it negatively. I feel like a lot of queer folks feel that way about being queer, that it can have a negative connotation. So I don't know. Maybe I can make a video about it. We'll see. I'm not planning on it. Maybe. Maybe. For some reason, talking about it on the internet's for some reason totally fine. It's in my personal life, and I'm like, everyone needs to shut up. Okay. Do you find yourself reading aloud when you really be feeling the dialogue in a book? No, I don't. I think if it's a really funny scene, the dialogue's really good, I'll dog ear the page. That's about it. But I don't be reading out loud. I will laugh. There's a scene in the 7 Days in June where the two main characters who are love interests finally meet and are talking to each other in the present, as adults. And I remember I screamed when he said something really flirtatious, and opened my eyes to something that the plot was alluding to, that they're I don't want to spoil anything, but I remember I was ah. It's super late at night and I'm just screaming about the dialogue. So not reading it out loud, but definitely screaming about it for sure. Dating is really ghetto right now. It kind of is. I would have to agree. I feel like I have 12 side conversations happening on Hinge, and nothing ever comes from it. Someone just canceled on me this weekend, guys. Let's all mourn it for me. I was gonna go to David Buster's with someone, and then they said they couldn't go all last minute, and I was very sad. Everyone be sad with me, but that's okay, because I deserve to be with someone who appreciates my time. Okay, I need to read The Romance Agenda too. You're braver than me. Oh, I wouldn't say I'm braver than you. Don't put yourself down. We are different and on different paths. It's totally okay to be on whatever path that you're on. I just hope that everyone tries to find a place in life that they're comfortable with and they're confident in themselves, or at least content, finding some small joys. So I'm happy and proud of you, and don't discount all the work that you have done, because you're still working on yourself. We're always coming of age. We're always a work in progress. So it's totally fine. Laughs. Yeah. Oh, dialogue will make me scream if it's real good. I'll just oh, or what is it? Not scream, squeal? Squeal. You know how women hug each other in movies and they're screaming and hugging? I don't do that when I hug people, but I'll do that when I read a good book. Okay, you just have to live your life and do what's comfortable for you. Yes. I need to screenshot this and frame this. And everyone needs to screenshot this and frame this. Because honestly, that's what you gotta do. You gotta live your life, and you gotta do what's comfortable for you. I feel like we should end on that wisdom. That was very wise, and that's a great way to go into this week. Just doing things for yourself, doing what makes you comfortable, living for yourself and not other people. Okay. I'm going to wrap up this vlog. Very much appreciate everyone for hanging out and reading. Again, I won't be doing sprints next Sunday, but on March 5th, which is ironically someone else's birthday, because my birthday is this weekend, but on March 5th, I'll be back with more reading sprints, and I'm looking forward to it. You guys enjoy the rest of your Sunday, day or night, wherever you are, and I really, really appreciate you. Bye, guys. Bye, y'all.